There is so much disdain for Black Americans everywhere. Oh, that racism exists, but it's weird when you experience it from people that look like you. Like, I don't understand what Black Americans have done so bad that makes other people, especially the ones that we share the same skin color and features, I don't understand what we did to make them dislike us so much. Because I'm in a whole nother country, and while the country is considered Dutch, I see a lot of people that look just like me. It's like they're almost treating me worse than the people, and I don't understand. Somebody help me understand what it is that Black Americans do to other cultures and people around the world that just makes them have so much hate for us. It's weird. I feel like Black Americans, we are so welcoming and embracing toward everybody. We want to include everybody. And I just feel like everybody wants to exclude us, or even the people that look just like us. The only thing is they speak a different language. I want to know what it is about Black Americans that people just don't like. Even though we look the same, even though if you put us side by side, nobody would know that you're a Afro Latina or versus me. Like, no one would know because we have all the same features and we have the same skin color. And again, I don't want this to be taken like I'm talking about everyone. I've met some amazing, nice people where I am specifically and just all over. But aside from the normal type of racism that is experienced, it's very off-putting, and like it makes me sad when it's from people that look just like me. It's sad. It really is, and I want to understand why.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Beauty. If today is your first time coming across my channel, you are welcome. And to the people who has been supporting this channel by subscribing and sharing my videos, I do appreciate all of you. So today we are asking a very hard and emotional question that many Black people has been asking online. Why do people hate Black people? That is the question. And this question didn't just appear out of nowhere. It comes from real pain, real history. It's about system created long ago during slavery that taught society to fear, distrust, or devalue Black life. The system still shape the world today. Anyway, let's watch what people are saying about this, and we will come back to discuss more. Subscribe to this channel for more quality content like this. Comment your thoughts in the comment section, and we'll be right back.
Yo, is it me, or is it just like a lot more people that's just coming after Black Americans with like malice intent? Like, what's going on? Like, what's with the Black American hate recently? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, can somebody explain this to me? Like, what is up with the Black American hate right now? What the fuck do we do to all of you?
So I've been noticing this trend on TikTok where you have mostly Black Americans asking the ethos, why do you hate us? We have done nothing to you, so why is the world so against us? And as a 32-year-old who has lived in 5 states and 3 different countries, let me give you my perspective. The world uses power dynamics against Black people because they depend on us. And without our exploitation, the world economy would collapse. Yeah, I said it. And let me explain to you what I mean. There would be no United States. There would be no South America almost entirely, especially Brazil. No Caribbean. And a large part of Central America without the exploitation of Black people due to slavery and building these countries for free. For the people going, well, that was in the past, let's talk about the present. Because Black labor is still exploited in order for economic growth. Nationally, here in the United States, but also internationally, think of how many European countries, companies, what have you, that exploit and take resources out of sub-Saharan Africa for our phones, our computers, car batteries. And I said European, but also American, Japanese, Chinese, what have you. The world is so dependent on the exploitation of Black people, it needs to use continuous power dynamics to keep us in place and to keep us in fear. Because if we realize just how much power we have and we started bonding together and basically being like, no, you're not going to exploit us anymore, the world economy would be in trouble. They can't have that. And there is a connection between imperialism, colonization, Western imperialism, anti-Blackness, and white supremacy. All of which are power dynamics that keep Black people in the United States and around the world under control and in a systematic bind. So that was one. Let's talk about the other thing. Fear of revenge. If you ask many people around the world, would you want to be a Black person? They automatically are going to be like, no. Because they know all over the world Black people are disliked and targeted. And the reason they also say no is because they know horrible things have happened to Black people and continue to happen to Black people. And after all of that discrimination, all of that prejudice, all of that death, they are afraid that we will do the same thing to them if we have the power to do so. I heard someone say once that the United States is lucky that Black Americans want equality and not revenge, because God knows they deserve revenge after everything that has been done to them. And that is what scares people. It's all about power dynamics and making sure that Black people are kept within a strict, very controlled dynamic. Because if we realized how much power we have to control the world economy and to stop being exploited, the world will be in big trouble. And that is very scary for some of the world's most powerful people. So they manipulate using power dynamics toward the rest of the population. Anyway, that's my take. See you later.
So basically, I've been seeing a lot more videos now, and I'm seeing people comment, this is why we hate y'all. This is why everyone hates Black people. This is why the racism happens. This is why people are racist towards y'all. Let me just say this. There is nothing that Black people did to deserve racism. There is no behavior or actions that occurred that justify your racism and hatred towards Black people. Y'all built a country based off of racism and hatred. Before Black people even had freedom, you hated us. So let's not pretend now like, oh, you guys are doing this, that, and the third, and that's why people are racist towards you. That's why the racism exists here. No, it's existed here for the past 400 plus years, and there's nothing we did to deserve it.
Like my grandma told me, it's because we like ourselves. It's because we like ourselves. They cannot do anything to us to take away our joy. They can't do anything to us to take away our confidence. They can't do anything to us that makes us feel like we're not going to make it through. We know we're going to make it through because our ancestors did. Anything that you could do to a group of people have been done to us. And because we know that, because we know our ancestors survived much worse, we know that we can. They sang during the worst of times, so we can sing now. They laughed during that, we can laugh now. We like ourselves. And that's, if other groups of people, if they had to go through what we go through, they would not make it. And they know that. So they don't understand why we do. They don't understand how we can still laugh through all of this pain and turmoil. All the jokes that we made about how every day the world's falling apart, and here we are skating and double dutch and playing spades and line dancing and having a good time. They don't understand how that's happening. You see the farmers out there in Kentucky or Nebraska, wherever, they are having a horrible time, and their suicide rates are 3 times the national average right now, because they can't take it. They cannot take what we can take. Not only can we take it, not only can we endure, we can also be happy while we're doing it. We can find joy while we're doing it. That's why Black people always will be like, we don't take anything seriously. Or we make a joke out of everything. In every situation, we make a joke because we know how to have joy. We figured out that life is about having fun. And people will look at that and they hate it. They hate it. They say that we're lazy. They say that we are, uneducated and stupid and everything. Childish, immature. But the truth is, they are jealous. They're jealous because if what had happened to us happened to them, they would not be as happy as we are. They would not have figured out a way to still have joy. And they hate us for it. They hate us that they cannot do anything to us to rob us of that joy. And you know why? It's because they didn't give it to us. So they can't take it away.
Hey family, did I tell y'all about the conversation I had with this African woman from West Africa? And she and I were talking, and I said, you know what? I know that you all are taught in your country to not like black people, stay away from black people in America, black Americans, because you're told that we are lazy, that we are shiftless, that our men don't work, that our women are nothing but baby makers. And she looked at me in surprise. And I said, listen, let's have a real conversation. It's okay. And she said, you're right. They do tell us that. They tell us to only, if you come to America, be around white folk. Don't be around black Americans. And I said, you know what? This is the same conversation I had with another friend of mine who happens to be from Nigeria. And then I remember also having this same type of conversation with a friend of mine who is from where is she from? South Korea. South Korea. And so I realized, guess what, y'all? The world teaches their people to hate black Americans. But you notice that we don't teach, us black Americans are not taught to hate others. And that is why black people are always going to rise to the top. So when chaos happens, just like it's happening in the world today, with Trump, with the immigrant situation, we black Americans are going to be okay. Because we don't have the hatred and vitriol in our hearts. Now, I'm not saying that all black people, nothing's a monolith. And yeah, we got some outliers out there. But for the most part, the hate, the lies, the vitriol that other cultures and races have towards black people, we don't have towards anybody. And that is why we have been able to be blessed, and our generations have been blessed. And we have risen up from the ashes. And that's why we are now doctors, lawyers, astronauts, multimillionaires, hell, billionaires. So people, let them hate. We're going to continue to grow.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So after carefully watching these videos, I will tell you that this question is coming from the real pain of black people. So when black people ask, why do people hate black people? It is not weakness, it is not confusion. It is a reaction to centuries of harm and to a world that treats black life as less value. And the real answer is this: the hate was built by the system, not by nature. It was created by people who wanted power, control, and profit. And it continued because America has not fully undone those systems. And black people asking this question is very powerful. It opened the door to truth, healing, and real change. Anyway, what's your thoughts on this? Comment in the comment section, subscribe to this channel for more quality content like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.